Hi, I'm Frank Caruso, producer of Oregon Life. This week we're going back in our archives to visit with some of our neighbors, and those include John Kramer, Eddie Bragnano, and Fran Anderson. So sit back, relax, and enjoy these stories. So in this story, it's really special to me. I got to meet John Kramer, and I happened to be at the Oregon Youth Center walking in to do a story, and there I see John across the room shooting pool. And I thought, oh, I got to go over and see what this guy's doing. And he was showing me some amazing tricks, which you'll see in this episode. But he's more than just a trick pool player. He is a professional pool player and has won many awards. Enjoy this episode and this story. It's really fantastic. And John is our good neighbor.
Hi, I'm John Kramer. This is Oregon Life, and I'm a pool player. So growing up as a kid up in Door County, we always had a pool table at the house, and I really had no interest in it. I didn't pay attention to the table. My dad played every once in a while. So really, pool for me didn't stick until I was a freshman in college. I went to the University of Wisconsin, Eau Claire, and they had a bowling and billiard center on campus there. And I didn't even know that was there. I was walking around as a freshman looking for the main cafeteria. And as I was walking out, I stopped by the pool tables, and there was a guy playing this was in '98, so now one of my best friends, Matt Strong, was playing. I've known him 21 years. Recently, I just joined Jacoby Cues, who built me a beautiful cue. It took him 11 months to make this cue, which is incredible, but it's a one-of-a-kind. And they're world-renowned for cue making. They actually won Cue of the Year 10 times in the last 12 years. So I'm really flattered to be a part of their team now. So a lot of times when I come downstairs to practice, I'll work on certain shots that tend to be more difficult or require a more intense amount of English and concentration to make those shots. But I would say the thing I practice the most before a major event like the state championships is the break. And I'll break over and over. I might come down here and spend hours where I don't even take a normal shot. I will just rack the balls, break them, and rack them again, and just keep doing it over and over. So I compete in the Masters division where very few players are missing shots. And it's considered a dry break if you break and don't pocket a ball. When you compete in the Masters division, a mistake of any kind, including not making one on the break, is oftentimes a two-game swing, because in competition, usually it alternates the break. So if I won the coin flip, I would break first, you'd break the next game. I'd break the third game, you'd break the fourth game, and back and forth until someone wins. And usually these matches are first one to win 8 games, and they can last hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes. So I consider a mistake a two-game swing, because if I break and don't make a ball, I expect my opponent to run the table, and they're breaking next, and I expect them to break and run the table. And so it's brutal. Once in a while I'll do some, like we have a new youth center in town, so I went and did some trick shots for the kids. At one point, I spent some time at one of the senior centers in Madison and did some trick shots for some of the old Navy veterans who used to play pool back in the day. Like I mentioned, some of these, there's some people that do professionally do trick shots, and then sometimes they play pool too, where I'm more of a pool player who sometimes does some trick shots. So one of my proudest moments was actually in 2017. I was fortunate enough to win the Wisconsin State Championships in the game of 10 ball. This is one of the more common rotation games in the higher levels these days, where the 10 ball is the only one that matters to win the game, but you have to hit every ball in sequence throughout the game. So if I made 9 balls in a row and missed, and you sunk the 10, you'd win the game, regardless of me making 9 and you making 1. So finally in 2017, I was able to win my first state title. So it was pretty special.
I oughta.
You oughta what?
Feed me. You can talk. I got a talking plant.
I wonder if there really are people on Mars.
Well, who knows?
What are you doing in there?
What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
So in this story, I had been noticing a gentleman walking around taking photos of all the sporting events. His name is Eddie Bragnano. So one day I approached him and I said, Eddie, I got to do a story on you. I've seen your photos all over Facebook and social media, and they're amazing. He covers nearly every sport. So watch his story right now. It's really amazing what he's done for the community. And again, he is one of our neighbors. Eddie, good to see you here.
Oh, hey.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Really well, thank
Awesome.
you.
You caught me while I was getting ready to practice some shots here at the gym.
And it's a gorgeous gym, isn't it?
This is a great gym.
We're so lucky.
This is a wonderful gym.
Great
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
Hey, can you tell our audience who you are, and I'll tell them how I found you.
Yeah, I'm Eddie Bragnano. I'm a resident here in Oregon. I'm a parent of Oregon high school student and a middle school student, and lots of people see me showing up at a lot of different sporting events and concerts and things, taking pictures.
And that's how I found you. Actually, I've seen you around, and then I saw on social media your beautiful photos of
Oh,
many
thank you.
sporting events.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
all
I
of
do a lot of them.
Oh my gosh! And all of a sudden at the games, you're out there doing it, and you're publishing them immediately, and it's a gift to the community, to the parents, to the kids. So
thank you.
I wanted to meet you and talk to you. So
Yeah.
how did all this start? What was the inception of?
My son Patrick is now a junior on the varsity soccer team here, but when he was little and he was playing in the soccer club, I started taking pictures mostly for our own photo albums and things like that. And then as his team got a little older, I started sharing some of the pictures. I started getting a little better. I'd take 2 or 3 good pictures a game of a game. When it was in junior high, I put together a really cool website for the team and used to write articles about their games, their recaps, as if they were pros and things like that. And they really, really liked it. Their families really, really liked it.
Your captions now are even great.
Yeah, they
love them.
I like, I entertain myself sometimes late at night and just try to keep things light and moving.
Now, I do notice with your photography, it's not that, you do get the sports shots, the final moments, the beginning, but you get some unique shots too of the kids that we normally wouldn't see in and I'll say professional. It's very much professional, even though you're not compensated for this.
No, this is all just me showing up and having a good time, and it's kind of a hobby that exploded over the years. When I did my first high school sports in the fall of 2017 with girls soccer, and it's been consistent and growing ever since.
So let's talk about choices of possibly lenses.
Sure.
Now, you have your camera here. You got Nikon, you got your lens out here.
Yeah, I'm a Nikon guy, which is just a matter of luck, right? Because when you buy your first camera, you just buy what's on sale. But then when you start spending money on things like lenses, then those lenses work for a specific type of camera, and that's what you stay with. So I shoot Tamron lenses almost exclusively. I have 2 Nikons that I use for different types of things. And
so talk about what you choose when you say, well, I've got basketball tonight.
Yeah,
I've got soccer.
Sure.
What do you choose? How do you choose that?
Different lenses work for different things. There's that zoom capability of being able to get really close or being able to get really wide, and depending on what I'm trying to do, I almost always try to do close-up work. That's where I find the most excitement, at least for myself, and also I tend to get more individual expression that way. If I'm doing something like in this gym, I need a lens that lets in an awful lot of light, because as great and as bright as it is in here, to be able to get fast action, that lens needs to be really open. If I'm doing something outside like football or soccer, I've got a great 600 millimeter lens that lets me get all the way to the other side of the field, so that I can get up really close. I can get to some of the action on the other side. I can get the goalie when I'm sitting on one end and he's on the other end, something like that.
So in terms of sports, like swimming, I've seen your photos there. I think of those as being challenging. It looks like you're in the water sometimes, but
yeah, it looks like it. Swimming is one of the harder ones. The pool areas generally don't have the best lighting, and there's a lot of shadows. But more than that, the kids are in the pool, right? So most of the time, if I'm going to get them while they're doing their events, it's going to be a head and a hand. So to keep things from getting stagnant, to making sure that we're getting those expressions, sometimes I have to lay down on the deck or get right underneath the starting block in order to get the angle that I need.
Do you have a favorite sport? Is it possible to say? Or
it's really hard to say. It started with soccer because my son was a soccer player, and the first high school sports that I did was girls soccer when they were making a run for state, and I got really caught up in that. I had never seen a volleyball game when I had come and done volleyball, and I got so caught up in that. Girls softball was really exciting. Everything's so close and so fast and so loud. It's hard to say. You know, I like faces, I like expressions, I like exertion, I like that kind of stuff. And just about everything that I do, even the band concerts and the choir concerts has all of that kind of stuff. So
yeah, well,
it's hard to separate it out into what my favorite would be.
We do see that in your photography. Any last words as we fade away here?
No, you know, I just, for me, I really, really, really appreciate that students and coaches and the school district and parents have just let it happen, right? I mean, the school district has never asked me to come and do this. The parents don't hire me to do this. They sometimes ask me to come for special things like teacher appreciation night or parent night or something like that, but chances are I was coming to that anyway. So I just really like being here. I like getting to know these kids. They're awesome. I'm hitting my first group of kids that I've gotten pictures of from freshman, sophomore, junior, and now senior years, so that's pretty exciting. And I just am really thankful that they let me do it. Right? I mean, it's pretty unique, I think. Sometimes I don't think about how unique it actually is. Sometimes it kind of goes over my head, but...
It's very unique, and the community is really, we're very thankful you do it. I appreciate it because as I do social media, it's nice to reference what you're doing because you're up there literally before anyone else is.
Very often.
Yeah.
I don't often get to sleep until very late.
So we're very thankful. Where can people find your photos?
Yeah, you know, I'm on Twitter. You almost always within a couple of hours, at least some photos will go out, and you can follow me there at EddieB_photos, EDDIE, letter B as in boy. I do have a website, Eddie Broniano Photography, that has links to all of the galleries. That's a pretty easy way to get there. I've got Facebook, Eddie B Photos.
We'll put the links on for people.
Awesome, that's great. Thank you.
Eddie, thanks for being with us today.
Of course.
We'll pan around in the gym.
Awesome.
Here. They should be coming out momentarily.
Yeah, I would imagine we'd be getting some basketball practice here pretty soon.
You bet. You take care.
Awesome, thank you.
There's a great deal of people who are interested in what's going on, and they have thoughts and opinions and passions that they want to share, and I think that's awesome. I think it creates a better product from the government side of things.
So when we talk about the library and building a new library, we talk about the building part a lot, but that's not really what it's about. It's really about people. We're not really just building a library, we're building community, and people in our community members are really at the heart of that.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Bring it.
late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
In this next story, I got to sit down with Fran Anderson. She plays the accordion. And if you're like me, when you hear the accordion, you're happy. Who couldn't be? Fran taught herself the accordion by watching YouTube videos. Here's Fran.
Welcome to Sunday morning OCA Media Music.
The audience loves him. Love it.
that one more time.
We're gonna do it one more time, everybody. Maybe we'll let this roll. Let's let it roll and do it one more time. Fran, hit it.
Hi, I'm Fran Anderson, and this is a little bit about my accordion. So it was created in Austria. It is called a diatonic accordion, so it's got two different tones, whether you push in or you pull out. And so this is the treble side, so this is going to be the melody, and then this is the bass side. So it's got the oompa oompa sound. So it's this accordion's only I think about 3 or 4 years old. I bought it used from a guy in Madison, so I was lucky enough to find somebody who had one local. Otherwise, it has to get shipped from Europe.
From Europe, wow. Fran, what is it made out of? Is that real wood?
This is wood.
Wow.
It's made out of wood. It is, I believe it's plum wood.
Oh, I love plums. That is nice.
Yeah.
Boy,
Isn't
it's
it pretty?
sturdy and beautiful. Yeah, very
It
beautiful.
weighs about 16 pounds.
That's heavy.
So some of the piano accordions weigh upwards of like 45 pounds, anywhere from.
Is there a grand piano accordion?
There can be with the big monster
Wow.
piano accordions. Yeah,
That's heavy.
they are heavy.
All
That's
right.
why we sit. When
Yeah,
we're
it's good to
performing.
sit when you're doing this.
So
Thanks for the knowledge.
you bet. Thanks for joining me today to learn about accordionship.
Love it. Hi everyone, it's Frank again. Before I leave, I want to thank everyone for supporting Community Access TV, and a special thank you to Torhorst Insurance. Tune in again next week for new episodes. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.